we've got this bird, she looks like this, she's sitting on the ground in my field, what should I do? And they came out and helped him to catch her and put her in a box and bring her to a wildlife rescue center, because they knew that there was definitely something wrong. Well, when they got her to the center, other than looking kind of sick and tired and having poor feathers, there wasn't really anything obviously wrong with her. They couldn't figure out why she looked sick, or why she was hanging out on the ground, or why she wasn't afraid of the farmer. And they did a whole bunch of tests. They looked at her bones, and they did blood work, and they looked in her eyes and mouth, and nothing. They just couldn't figure it out. So they put Whistler in a rehab cage, which means that she didn't get to see people for a long, long time. They gave her fresh, healthy food and vitamin supplements and clean water. And over the next couple of months, she got better. She grew in new, nice feathers. Her weight came up. She looked perky and healthy. So then, after a couple of months, they thought, well, she looks like she's ready to go back to the wild. And they went in to do one final test to see if she was ready, and that's a test called flushing. So they went inside of her space, and they wanted to see how she would react to a human. She hadn't seen humans in a couple of months. She was in an isolation cage where she couldn't see the people who were helping her. When they stepped into her space, what do you think a wild hawk should have done? What would a bird usually do? Yeah? Fly away, that's right. A bird, it should be afraid of a human. Even a really big bird, you're still bigger than they are, so she should fly away. But she did not. She stood there on the perch, and they could walk right up to her, and she didn't care. So the next day, they left, and they brought in a foreign object, something that she would not be familiar with, and that was just a big white towel. And they walked into her space with this towel, and they thought that's probably going to scare her, but she didn't do anything. She didn't fly away. She wasn't concerned. And so they thought, well, this is really, really weird. So the third day, they went in again, and this time they put on a glove like this. And they thought, surely if I reach towards her with this glove, just for safety, she will react like a wild bird should. She'll be afraid and she'll fly away. Well, guess what happened when they reached the glove towards Whistler?
She jumped on it.
Oh, back here. Yep. Yeah, she stepped up on the glove. So what do you think happened to Whistler?
That's what
She was kept in captivity by somebody who trained her to sit on the glove, but we know that she was not a captive bred bird that somebody acquired legally. She came from the wild. She's a